What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. I am currently in Oakville. I just got here. I was gonna do a video along the way, but I figured it'd be a lot easier if I just started it up when I got here. So before this actual trip, I had a conversation with my mom, and we were talking about buying car parts. Is it a smart move? Is it an investment? Yes and no. And I got thinking, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. If you're good about it and you're smart about when you buy whatever you're buying, you can almost always make money on it. So right now is the prime time to buy car parts, sports cars, stuff that isn't exactly in the prime season. So since winter's around the corner, cars like that, sports cars, let's say a 370Z, a Porsche, all that kind of stuff, the prices of those are kind of high-ish, but going down because people want to get rid of them before they have to pay for storage fees for winter time. So now is the best time to buy a car like that. Now is the best time to buy aftermarket car parts. So I'm down in Oakville, and I'm picking up a set of wheels from a guy that, I'm not exactly sure what he had them on, but they're gonna be for the 240. So I have wheels, I have a nice set of VMR wheels. I really like to look at them, but after I lowered the car, I noticed that it doesn't exactly fit how I'd want it. They're a little bit weak. They're not, okay, how do I say this? They're not that weak, but considering that I did lower the vehicle and that the fact that I can put very large wheels and tires inside those wheel wells, I'm gonna be upgrading to something a little bit beefier with a little bit better of an offset. So I am in Oakville at 1175, wherever the hell I am. It's like a big building, cars on each side. I'm not sure where the guy is. I'm gonna send him a text in a second, but anyways, he's selling a set of Nismo LM GT4s. They're 18 by 8.5 and 18 by 9.5. So it's a nice staggered setup for the 240. 18 inch, which means they're big enough to clear a decent sized brake. Yeah, so this should be pretty good. I'm gonna send the guy a text, take a look at this stuff, and I'm gonna tell you afterwards what I'm getting it for. He's got the wheels and tires up for sale. He's asking $1,400, which on its own is low, but if I wanted to sell this wheel set and make money, I wouldn't want to sell it now, because I'll probably get the same amount that what he's asking for. Maybe a little bit more, but at the same time, if you really want to make money, it's all about buying something, holding on to it, and selling it when it's the right time. The right time to sell is when the car season is just getting started and getting busy. So in the summertime and in the springtime is the best time to sell. If you're buying, there's a lot of options, but expect to spend a pretty penny. Now and around Christmas time, like right after Christmas, is the best time to buy stuff because people don't want to put stuff away for winter. And after Christmas, when they're broke, they're going to be looking for some way of making a little bit of extra money. So if they have a wheel and tire setup that's originally $1,500, they might sell it for $1,000, or a $3,000 tire setup, they might sell it for, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000. I don't know, but this is the best time. So I'm gonna start the camera back up once I get these wheels, but I am super pumped because they're used. They do look pretty good. They do have a little bit of cosmetic issues, but that's not a big deal at all. As you guys know me, I am very particular and meticulous with my stuff, so once I get them, what I will be doing is cleaning them up, make them look nice, and we'll go from there. So I've got 3 of the 5 wheels in the back of the car. I'm gonna show you guys once I get home how nice these look. I'm really pumped, and I'll tell you what I picked these things up for when I get home. But I wanna try and beat the rush hour traffic, so I've got 3 in the back, 1 in the trunk, and we're set, we're good to go. I'll show you what these look like once I clean them up. Okay, so we are back home. Accord is parked, Ray's forged wheels over there. Moving to inside the garage, I am working with 3 Track V1 raise wheels. I'm trying to acquire 1 more. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. I've got a skid plate. I'm showing you guys a lot in this video. I've got a skid plate for the 240. I have winter wheels for the Accord. I have, what are those? Those are a set of super sticky 18-inch tires that I picked up not too long ago. All this stuff is used, but it does look like it's very nice. Underneath there, I've got the OEM wheels that came on the 240, and I just picked up another set of 18-inch tires from a buddy of mine. Now, what you guys are here for, what you're here to see is what I have outside. So they're forged, they're 18, they're staggered. They're a little dirty right now, but I will be cleaning them up. Take a look at these things. So this is one of the fronts, this is one of the rears. You can see that they're a little bit different in shape, but this one right here is an 18 by 8.5, and this is extremely big brake friendly. So you can see that the spokes come out, so they're not going to come in contact with any caliper. The rears, you can still put a big brake in the back, but they're not as big brake hit friendly. As you can tell, they're a little concave. So this is an 8.5, this is a 9.5. I'm going to be cleaning these things up and making them look really nice. But I mean, even still, this looks awesome. I've never owned a set of black wheels before, so this should be a little interesting. I'm not sure how nice they are to keep clean. I don't know how nice they are to clean, but we will soon find out. Now, what's nice about this setup is that these wheels, they can fit on both my Honda and the 240. So the wheels on the Honda right now are silver, they're forged, and they're 19s. I'm curious to see what 18s are going to look like on this. Now, my winter wheels, my OEM wheels that I have for this vehicle, they are black, but that's only plasti-dipped black. They do look pretty good, and they do really make the brakes stand out because the entire vehicle is black, and the only thing that's to catch your eye is the brakes. Yeah, so that is that. For the 240, though, it's going to be a little different. So this is jacked up in here right now. I'm trying on a set of wheel spacers to see if I can dial in the suspension and the fitment pretty nice, because right now it's not exactly flush with the fenders. But even still, a set of black wheels would look really nice on this car too. So the wheels right here are gunmetal. Maybe black would look good on this, I don't know. But it would be a very good fit for this. So the wheels that I have, the ones that I just picked up, are 10 millimeters more aggressive up front, so it would stick out 10 mils more. And the rear, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is correct, it's going to stick out 2 millimeters more. But I'm going to be trying on wheel spacers, seeing what looks good, seeing what doesn't. And then at that point, I can tell you guys if I can make this fitment perfect or not. Using a set of pliers to remove all the wheel weights, it's now time to go ahead and clean out the wheel. So it's a good idea to remove these before you start cleaning it, because you can remove all that 3M tape that's holding the wheel weights down now that you've got these removed. So we're going to clean the wheel, get the 3M tape off, and then make it so that the barrel is immaculately clean. Because we don't need these when we mount new tires on the wheels, we can take all these off, and then once we go to the tire shop, they're going to put new wheel weights on in the proper position. So we can take all of these off right now. As for the cleaning process for these wheels, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to be using an acid-based wheel cleaner to remove all of this caked on brake dust. So I'm going to start off by cleaning out the face of the wheel along with the barrel. You can even see from the wheel that's on the side of the frame that the barrel is pretty gross. The fronts obviously were a lot worse, and I'm guessing these were tracked, but at the same time they aren't horrible. So I'm going to begin by first spraying these wheels down with water, spraying the acid wheel cleaner on after that, and you're going to have to let it sit for a tiny bit. Now, not much. You don't want to let this stuff actually like embed itself into the paint, but at the same time you want to get the wheel cleaner to break down all the brake dust. Spray a little bit too into your brush that you're using. Once you have the face done, flip the wheel around and start off with the barrel. The barrel is going to be the worst part of the wheel. So all the brake dust that comes off of the brakes is going to hit the barrel before it hits the face or anything else after that. So you can see even after cleaning it once, there's still a good amount of stuff that's found on the center. So if you have to repeat this process another time or two, it's not the end of the world. But just keep doing this process until the wheel looks great. Repeat this until all 4 of them are fully cleaned, and then we can continue on with cleaning it and polishing it up even more. So I picked up these wheels and tires used. So they did have a little bit of dirt on them. There was dust on them. There was the old wheel weights on them. And I had to remove all of those. So it wasn't too big of a deal. But what I used was a set of pliers to turn each one of them off. I was able to remove each and every one of them. After that, I cleaned up the wheel completely, both the face and the entire barrel of it. So it's actually really damn clean. You can see that these turned out really good. And then after that, went drying them and then polishing them. So you're really going to notice a big difference if you're working with a dark color set of wheels. So these are black, and you can see in the reflection right there, if there was a lot of scratches, you'd be able to tell from that right away. Now I'm going to take a look at this wheel here. So this wheel I have not polished yet. And you can see, at least I want to see if I can show you guys this. Can you see like how the reflection is kind of hazy? That's because of the scratches that are embedded on the face of it. Well, the face, the barrel, everywhere for that matter. And I'm going to be cleaning these things up. If you guys want to see a full tutorial on how to do this, stay tuned, check the description box. I'll definitely make a video regarding just that. Because I posted up a picture on Instagram and you guys did like how it turned out. But as for the wheels themselves, they're light, they're straight. I got them for cheap and I cannot complain for a second. So these are forged wheels. I'm going to be taking the stickers off, probably placing them somewhere else or whatever, because the owner, when he got them, he didn't place them all in the same spot, so that kind of bugged me. Forged wheels, made in Japan. Yeah, like they're really nice and they're super light too. So I'm going to hopefully put these on the 240, try it out, see if I like it, and we'll go from there. I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's been going on. So that's happening. I'm going to be getting the garage winter ready. So now that it's starting to get cold, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but the temperatures are definitely dropping. So I've got to winterize the garage. I've got a fan in the corner in the door that I had in the summertime that allowed nice, cold, fresh air to circulate in the garage, and with the doors open, it would flow out. So I had some sort of air movement. But now that I want to keep the garage warm, I want to keep it so that whatever heat I make inside the garage doesn't want to escape outside. So I have a huge fan and basically an open hole that's in the middle of my door. And I want to close that up with a piece of wood and then show you guys what I picked up. I'm super excited about it because I'm not going to be freezing in the wintertime. I'm really stoked. Yeah, wheels are happening. I'll show you guys a video on how to polish the wheels. I'll even throw up a video on the 240 because I'm going to be test fitting these hopefully even today if I get to it. But if not, I'll throw up a video afterwards about it. But I'll actually take you guys for a little spin because I put on a set of 25mm spacers on the 240. So one of my friends, he gave me a set of them and I wanted to see what they look like. So the driver's side has them and you can see that it's actually pretty flush. It's pretty good fitment, both front and back. And this is a square setup. This is a 18 by 8.5 plus 35. But with the 25mm spacers, I'm basically looking at 18 by 8.5 plus 10. And if you compare that to the passenger side, you can see that the wheels do sink in. So hopefully with the new specs for the LM GT4s, hopefully they're going to fit a lot nicer than this. They are slightly more aggressive both in the front and back, but I probably will eventually need to get spacers. Those ones I think are going to be a little bit too aggressive. But you know, hey, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. And yeah, we'll go from there. If you guys have any questions regarding the video, throw them down in the comment section below, and I'd be more than happy to help. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.